Redemption can be measured through one's will to fight back, to overcome personal obstacles, and silence any doubters.
Welcome back, Kyle Schwarber. Unbelievable.
For the Cubs, Game 2 was a proving ground, a moment to show they're here to stay.
That's a rocket. 3-0 Chicago. And it's 5-0 Chicago. The Cubs have evened the series.
I'm just trying to get back home.
And as the scene shifts to the Windy City, the Indians must assert their will if they want to take back command of the series.
It's always cold before the storm, but you can feel it in the air. So when I start crying, everything starts to fade away.
The battle begins anew as it returns to baseball's hallowed ground for the first time in over 70 years. Redemption will be earned tonight in Game 3.
We welcome you to the Lincoln Motor Company World Series pregame show on Fox. And our thanks to Terrence Howard. Make sure to catch Empire Wednesdays at 9 Eastern on Fox. Game 3, World Series, Cubs and Indians high atop Wrigley Field in Chicago. There's Kyle Schwarber, 10 RBIs, career in the postseason. Not cleared to play the field, though, because of that knee. More on that is coming up. Francisco Lindor, 5 multi-hit games already this postseason. That's the most of anybody. The young star has been fantastic. Can he keep it going tonight in this game number 3? Celebs are out, that's for sure. Eddie Vedder and John Cusack, they are atop Murphy's bleachers. Oh yeah, ready to rock, rooting on their Cubs in this game 3. And so is everybody else in Chicago, by the way, because the streets in Wrigley have been packed since 7 in the morning. Alex and I know we were here at that time. It's unbelievable. What a scene. We welcome you to our set just outside the gates in center field on the corner of Sheffield and Waveland. Game number 3 of the World Series. Frank Thomas, Pete Rose, Alex Rodriguez, Tom Verducci, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. A little perspective here. So, yeah, it's the first World Series game at Wrigley since 1945. That was 1 month after World War II ended, okay? It has been a long, long time. But that wasn't the last time there was a World Series here, Frank. Your team won it. The White Sox in 05. You had $1 million at the parade. City was electric. So how does this compare? What is this like compared to that?
You know, the town was very excited in 2005, but I just can't believe how these streets are lined over here in Wrigleyville. Bars are open at 7:30. People are drinking at 7:30 for a 7:30 p.m. game. So it's one of these things that it's overwhelming here in Wrigleyville, and the fans are ready. Let's just hope they get this thing done, because if not, it's going to be ugly.
Well, the Cub fans been hearing jokes about their team for years and years and years. This is the chance to get rid of all those jokes. Payback, it's called.
You know, Pete, I thought last week it was like a Super Bowl atmosphere. This week feels like it's doubled enthusiasm and energy. And, you know, we were here this morning at 7:30, and the bars were jam-packed. It's also been really good for the economy here in Chicago, which is great. The bars, the local bars, to get in is $1,200. That does include food, though.
Pete, he's worried about the economy in Chicago.
You worried about the economy?
Great. It's great.
You're not playing the White Sox no more. Huh?
Hey, I just know
What
this.
the hell were you guys doing here at 7:30 in the morning?
On a radio show.
We were just checking out the scene.
Doing his homework.
Wow.
I've been coming to World Series more than 30 years. I've never seen an atmosphere like this. I mean, this old lady, Wrigley Field, 102 years old, her bones are going to rock tonight like never before, but especially if Kyle Schwarber gets an at-bat in this game, this place is going to go nuts.
It's going to be. I mean, look, it's historic. It's just a great place to be for World Series game number 3. What's been a good first 2 games. Speaking of unlikely, right? Well, how about this scenario? And it came to fruition in game 1. Kyle Schwarber penciled into the Cubs DH spot, went 1 for 3 with a walk in his first major league game in over 6 months, coming back from major knee surgery. Then in game 2, he went 2 for 4. He drove into and helped the Cubs to a 5-1 win. Pretty amazing. And at just 23 years old, Schwarber's made an unbelievable impact the last 2 postseasons. So with a minimum of 40 plate appearances, he has the highest playoff OPS in history. You're talking Ruth and Gehrig are on this list. And so Kyle Schwarber, though not medically cleared, he will be able to pinch hit tonight, but not in the field. And he certainly gave this team a boost. And so that leads us to some really interesting managing tonight, Tom. I mean, I'm fascinated. We know he's not going to start out there in the outfield, which we were thinking maybe. but I'm really curious how Joe Madden is going to decide to use him in tonight's game.
I agree with you. It's one of the great dramatic points of this game. And he has told Kyle Schwarber, be ready from the first inning. It's kind of like having a special ops force, you know? When do you deploy it? Now, I don't think it will be early because Joe Madden likes his right-handed hitters against Josh Tomlin. I think it's more later in the game. Maybe, again, we've seen it before, guys, Andrew Miller against Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw Kyle last night, and he's dying to play. He's obviously very frustrated. He feels really good. It'll be very interesting. I would not be surprised, Pete, if they have a situation in the 4th inning and they pinch hit him.
Early.
That early?
Yeah.
I can see
in
that.
the game?
And maybe sneak him out to left field and try to sneak 2 at-bats out of him.
Well, first of all, he's not going to be able to sneak anywhere, okay? And secondly, I had my research people do some research, and the doctor in Win Clearing was born in Cleveland, Ohio. Just kidding. Just kidding.
And that guy would have a heart attack if he saw Kyle Schwarber on the field because the Cubs say he's actually 4 weeks away from being cleared to play on defense.
Well, you know, Schwarber makes this lineup much more complete. Let's not get carried away. This Cubs team won over 100 games without him. They got to the World Series without him. It will be business as usual for the Cubs tonight. But I wouldn't be surprised if the bases are loaded early in the ball game, Joe Madden uses him in that situation.
I guess the question that I have is, if they lose tonight, does he go back and see the doctor in the morning for a reevaluation?
Really, the question is, are all the doctors lined up to get into Wrigley tomorrow for someone who will actually clear the guy to play?
Well, they say he's 4 weeks away from being cleared to play the field or anything else, so I can't see that happening.
Well, that's Christmas time. It's not going to help anybody.
Well, look, he is available to pinch hit. We know that, and the matchup's late. How is he going to be deployed, as Tom said? And then who's going to face him out of the bullpen? Is it going to be Andrew Miller, who he's already faced a couple times in this series? That will be fun to watch here tonight, among other things, because you know what? The World Series is back here at Wrigley Field for the first time in 71 years. That should be worth watching in its own right, and we've got a great one for you. Kyle Hendricks. Few pitchers have ever been more dominant at home than Hendricks. We'll examine how the Indians plan to approach the Major League's ERA leader. Coming up tonight, and we're back from Chicago.
I got my team, and I still know how to run.
Lease a 2016 Lincoln MKX for $349 a month, only at your Lincoln dealer.
I'm here in Bristol, Virginia, and now I'm in Bristol, Tennessee. On this side of the road is Virginia, and on this side it's Tennessee. No matter which state in the country you live in, you could save hundreds on car insurance by switching to Geico. Look, I'm in Virginia. I'm in Tennessee. Virginia, Tennessee. And now I'm in Virginia Sea.
See how much you could save on car insurance.
Or am I in Tennessee?
This $6.99 any deal is too good to be true. 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any recipe, no questions asked. Well, I got some questions. Does that include meat lovers?
Yeah.
Are you a hologram?
What?
The $6.99 any deal, is it proof that no one out pizzas the Hut?
We're running out of time. It's either the red one or the blue one. Cut the wire. Look, if I get this sequence wrong, if I make one mistake, this whole place, this whole, wait, is that Skip Bayless?
Here we go.
The expert who said the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl.
Cowboys and Patriots, book it.
What's happening here? Cowboys aren't even going to make the playoffs. They're overrated.
Kind of like this movie. Look, this year Dak tears it up till Romo comes back. Zeke wins Rookie of the Year behind the best line in football. Cowboys feast on the NFC least. They're going to the Super Bowl, and you're about to blow up. Horrible clock management.
Yeah.
Undisputed with Skip and Shannon. Weekdays, only on FS1.
Get stuffed with a 13-day feast. 600 servings of Simpsons. Starts Thanksgiving, only on FXX.
One of the great international rivalries in world soccer. There's a lot of bad blood between these two teams.
Lightning doesn't strike twice. It struck 4 times.
Jake Browning leads the 4th-ranked Huskies
On the button!
against 17th-ranked Utah. Saturday at 3:30 Eastern on FS1.
The Fox World Series pregame show is brought to you by the Lincoln Motor Company and the new 2016 Lincoln MKX. Well, 45 different ballparks have hosted a World Series since Wrigley last did so in 1945. But even through decades of postseason futility, fans still pass down their love for the Cubs from generation to generation.
All right, I don't want to sit in the front. You sit in the front. You're in front.
You can leave your purse.
Leave your purse. All right, then I'll switch with you. Switch with Nina. Mom, just leave.
You make me feel so young.
I'm Daniel, and this is little Daniel.
Oh, and my son-in-law, Steve.
That's my great grandma. Is she single?
I've been a Cubs fan too long. As a family, baseball really brought us all together.
Come home from school and the game would be on.
The game was always on in the afternoon.
Every year, it still happens to me. The first time I see the grass, my heart pounds a little bit.
No one's as big as a fan as my
He's the mega fan.
My brother, which is their father, he was the ultimate favorite.
My dad was Sox, my mom was Cubs.
So you see who rules.
Yeah. Grandma.
Who reigns the rooster?
That's right.
Okay.
They're cutting school today, unfortunately, but don't tell anybody.
We got in for 50 cents a piece.
$1.25, $2.
That's how he could afford to pay.
Him was like a dime.
What do you think if they won the World Series?
Oh, I get so excited, I jump out of my chair.
This is the year.
I mean, the best I've ever seen.
Yes. It is the year. It is. Yep.
It's in our blood.
Perfectly said.
Yeah.
Exactly. 'Cause you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so young.
Fans, get ready. Game 3 coming up here on Fox. Oh, wow, he is really aggressive, that guy. He is really ready, I think. Welcome back to our set. We're on the corner of Sheffield and Waveland in Wrigleyville. And, yeah, Frank Thomas, Pete Rose, Alex Rodriguez, Tom Verducci, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. So, guys, this is really this is a touching story. It's a special night for Indian starter Josh Tomlin, okay? His father, Jerry, is 2 months after being paralyzed from the chest down. He's here. He'll be in the stands watching. Just awesome for Tomlin and his family that his dad's able to be here tonight. And then the Cubs send out Major League Baseball's ERA later, and that's Kyle Hendricks, who, by the way, has a 1.37 ERA at Wrigley. This will be a challenge for both of them, though, because the wind could be gusts up to 20 miles an hour. Right now, 14 miles an hour. It's blowing straight out. So if the ball gets in the air, that is a factor tonight. Hendricks has been great. He led the league in ERA. It's no fluke, and he was even better at home. So, Alex, how do you hit the guy?
Very smart guy. He's got an economics degree from Dartmouth. He's a ground ball and strike machine. 70% first pitch strikes. He's not going to beat you with stuff. He's going to beat you with poise, intelligence, movement, and location.
70% first pitch strikes, Pete. That's a good number.
Well, that's the kind of guy I would have liked to face. I'd lay off the changeup because he's going to be around the plate. He's not going to overpower you. Get the changeup up, lay off the changeup, and get his fastball up where you can elevate a little bit. If you swing at that ball down, you're going to hit ground balls all night. It's not going to work.
The guy's put in a lot of work this year. He's the most improved pitcher to me in baseball. Went from a 4th, 5th starter to Cy Young contention this year. It shows you the type of year he had, and he loves to pitch in Wrigley. The only way to approach this guy is to get off early in the count, try to get the ball up and capitalize on the mistake and get the ball into the win tonight.
And Pete, I think the difficulty for Cleveland, this guy rarely leaves the changeup up. If you're waiting for a mistake, he might wait all night. He's thrown 69 changeups this postseason, giving up 1 hit.
Yeah, but a lot of his changeup are balls out of the strike zone.
And I think with the wind blowing out, the Cubs have more guys who like to elevate. The hitters like to get the ball in the air. Chris Bryant could hit a pop-up. That could go out tonight. They're 15-4 when the wind blows out, the Cubbies.
Wow. Well, with that, go ahead, Alex.
Right. The other side of that, Tom, if you're the Indians hitter, look early, look up, and try to get that ball in the jet stream. That's the only shot they have tonight.
And you could do it against Tomlin. It's interesting because he allowed 36 home runs, 3rd most in Major League Baseball, but he really calmed that down later in the year. He went through a rough stretch. Obviously, a lot had to do with his dad emotionally, right? But, Frank, last 6 starts, he's actually been great, Tomlin has.
I've watched him pitch a lot over the last few years. He's aggressive in the strike zone. He's not there to walk you. That's why he gives up so many home runs, because he's aggressive in the strike zone just like Hendricks. So the guy can pitch. He has great stuff, great cutter. The cutter zone, that's the difference in this whole start.
I want to see the Cubs win just so I can see that guy jump up out of that chair.
Well, you never know, man. I'll tell you.
God bless him.
I'll tell you.
I've been waiting a long time.
These fans have been waiting a long time for both organizations, right? Someone's got to break this streak here in this World Series. So Tomlin gets the call. 2-0 this postseason. Both of his starts, he's been very, very good. Has not allowed a home run in the postseason either, after allowing 36 during the regular season. So he gets a Game 3 start for the Tribe, as the Cubs fans are hoping their offense can do some damage against the right-hander here in Chicago. Game 3 coming up on Fox. Wrigley all ready for it. We're back.
Lease the exhilarating 2017 Lincoln MKZ for $349 a month, only at your Lincoln dealer.
Remember, here at Ally, nothing stops us from doing right by our customers. Who's with me?
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
One, two, wait. Wait, where's Tina?
You doing the hand thing?
Yep.
We're all in for our customers. Ally, do it right.
This $6.99 any deal is too good to be true. 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any recipe, no questions asked. Well, I got some questions. Does that include meat lovers?
Yeah.
Are you a hologram?
What?
The $6.99 any deal, is it proof that no one out pizzas the Hut?
This week, it's the NFL on Fox in America's Game of the Week. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers face off with Matt Ryan and the Falcons. It's a full day of NFL action on Fox.
You're bigger than the game right now, rookie.
Okay, guys, one at a time.
You don't just ask for what you want, you demand it. This is my life.
All new pitch this Thursday on Fox.
How was your first day back?
Boring. Boring? Yeah. No.
Uh-huh.
You ever feel like you made the wrong career choice? Yeah, the day I met you.
All new Lethal Weapon, Wednesday on Fox.
She's a danger to these children. The kids are fine.
Can I have some more ice cream?
The Mick, coming this January to Fox.
Great game last night. Yeah, fantastic finish.
That good stuff was electric. Reminds me of a young Pedro.
It's gonna go down to the wire, right to the very end. Woo! Better buckle your seatbelt. Next job, where's he?
Yo, HR, my AB, man.
Oh, man.
Lighter's getting rocked.
Harold still got it.
It's showtime. Let's go.
And welcome everyone to MLB Tonight.
Tonight's aerial coverage is brought to you by DirecTV. If you call yourself a sports fan, you got to get DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. Getting set for game number 3. Why don't we head inside Wrigley now, and we send it to the public address announcer, Andrew Bellison.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians. The Indians are managed by number 17, Terry Francona. Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 41, Carlos Santana. Hitting second and playing at second base, number 22, Jason Kipnis. Batting third at shortstop, number 12, Francisco Lindor. Batting cleanup and playing first base, number 26, Mike Napoli. Hitting fifth At third base, number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Come on, River.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall. Catching and hitting seventh for Cleveland, number 55, Roberto Perez. Batting eighth, center fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
Come on, big boy, let's go.
Pitching and batting ninth for the Indians, right-hander, number 43, Josh Tomlin. And now the starting lineup for your Chicago Cubs. The manager, number 70, Joe Madden. Leading off in center field, number 24, Dexter Fowler. Hitting second, third baseman, number 17, Chris Bryant. Batting third, at first base, number 44, Anthony Rizzo. Hitting cleanup in left field, number 18, Ben Zobrist. Catching and hitting fifth for the Cubs, number 40, Wilson Contreras. Batting sixth in right field, number 68, Jorge Soler. Hitting seventh at second base, number 9, Javier Baez. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 27, Addison Russell. Batting ninth, then warming in the left field bullpen, right-hander, number 28, Kyle Hendricks. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and kindly remove your caps and join Wayne Mesmer as he honors our nation with God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. For tonight's national anthem, please welcome, from the multi-platinum rock band Fall Out Boy, Chicago native Patrick Stump.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The World Series is back at Wrigley Field. We can't wait. Game 3. Joe Buck and John Smoltz have the call when we come back.
Hello?
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Are you serious? Not khakis. What are you wearing? For fastballs, call me. For saving time and money, call State Farm. You sound hideous.
Republican Congressman Bob Dole says he's independent. But behind closed doors, Bob Dole is helping Donald Trump. On September 10th, Bob Dole headlined a fundraiser to beat Hillary and help Donald Trump. Bob Dole said voting for Hillary Clinton would be a disaster and a mess. Republican Bob Dole tells you he's independent while he's really helping Donald Trump. Isn't that slick? DCCC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
We love being green. So the Nest Learning Thermostat connects to your phone and learns what you like to help you save energy. And that's something everyone can appreciate.
I've got my heart set on a wedding day. I've got this vision of a girl in white. Made my decision that it's you, alright. I'm asking you to be my true companion.
No matter if you're 37 or 73, TCF is in rhythm with your dreams. At TCF, you can borrow and save for life's special moments.
Combining home and auto can save you big. Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Blue October. For complete Cubs coverage, stay with Fox 32 Chicago.
I feel like a young John Cusack, like making big mistakes.
And,
I don't know what to say.
I feel like a kid.
Sal Cabo Libre here.
Flew all the way from Pensacola, Florida.
From Houston all by myself.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Port St. Lucie, Florida.
From Irvine, California.
Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing.
This team's Cubs going all the way. Let's start out saying that.
Truly blessed to be a Cubs fan.
I don't know if it's a disorder or a syndrome.
Bartman ball in the air, the shortstop, and I cried. This is the man upstairs, UOS.
Go Cubs, go. I've been waiting 12 years.
25 years.
52 years.
We can wait no more.
Amen. That's it?
That's all I got for you. Peace, y'all.
Brand new.
A look at the marquee, October 10th, 1945, Game 7. Now a look here in 2006.